This is my main gaming PC off of Amazon, and as you can see, the specs inside of the PC are very old. Before our optimizations, we are getting around 40 FPS, which is still playable, but our goal is to get it around 180 to 140 FPS. We first will be starting with some simple Windows optimizations, as they are the easiest to optimize. When you are on your desktop, head over to the bottom left and click on the search bar, type in game mode, then click on the first pop-up. Where it says game mode, you can toggle it on or off, and you guys want to make sure this is on, as it says right here, it optimizes your PC for better performance. While you are here, you can head over to the game bar button right here and make sure Xbox game bar is turned off, as it does tank FPS. Once again, we can head over to the search bar and type in graphics settings and click on the first pop-up. When you are here, make sure hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is on, and then scroll down a bit till you see the browse button right here. And what we're gonna do is make sure Fortnite right here is set to high performance, and you guys will probably not have Fortnite right here. So to add Fortnite to this section, you guys want to click browse right here. Make sure you're on this PC. Click on your local disk C drive where you have Fortnite downloaded. Click on program files. Look for Epic Games, Fortnite, Fortnite game, binaries, Win64. Click on Fortnite client Win64 shipping and then click add. And then you should see that Fortnite has been added right here. And click on options under Fortnite and make sure it is set to high performance. Then you can click save and then you can exit out. We next will be enabling ultimate performance. And to enable it, we first have to head over to the bottom left on the Windows button right here. Right click on it, then head over to Windows PowerShell admin. Click yes on the pop-up command. Then this pop-up should have popped up right here. Then right here, you guys are going to want to paste in a code that I will link down in the description. And you guys want to copy that full code and then you guys want to paste it right here. And after you have pasted it, click enter. Then as you can see right here, it says that ultimate performance has been enabled. And once you have finished with that, you can exit out right here. Then to set our PC to ultimate performance, we have to head over to the Windows search bar, type in power space plan. And right here, you guys want to open this pop-up right here where it says edit power plan. When you are here, click power options on the top bar. Then make sure you guys set it to ultimate performance right here. And then you guys can exit out right here. We next will be changing our Fortnite game file settings from the Epic Games app. And you guys want to head over to the library tab right here. And look for Fortnite and look for the 3 dots under it. Click on it. Click on options. Then right here, you guys are going to want to unclick on the things that you don't use. So for example, I'm not using save the world, so I'm going to make sure this is unchecked. High resolution textures, I suggest having this off if you guys want the best performance. DirectX 12 shaders can be on or off. If you guys do not use DirectX 12 and you guys are on performance mode, you guys should turn this off. And for pre-download streamed assets, you guys want to make sure this is turned on, as this will give a boost in FPS. Once you are done, make sure you guys hit apply and then you can exit out right here. We next will be changing our game user settings, which are more advanced Fortnite settings that we can only change through those files. So to access it, hit the Windows key, then R on your keyboard, then a run command will pop up. You guys want to type in %local app data right here, then click OK. A bunch of files would have popped up. So you guys want to look for the Fortnite game file, and when you guys find the file, double click on it, then double click on saved, then double click on config, then Windows client, and then you will see the file game user settings. Right click on game user settings, then click on properties, then make sure read only is unchecked so we are able to edit it, then click apply, then click OK. Then we can just double click on it to open it, and we will be changing a few of these settings right here. The first settings we will be changing are these 2 settings right here, B motion blur and B show grass. We want to make sure both of these are on false to make sure we get the highest amount of FPS possible. Scroll down a bit more till you see desired global illumination quality, reflection quality, another illumination quality, and nanite reflection quality, and you guys want to make sure all 4 of these are set to the number 1. Scroll down a bit more till you see resolutions over here, 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 and over here. Changing your resolution to a lower quality resolution will boost FPS. So if you guys do want an in-depth guide on how to get stretch res, I'll link a video down in the description. But for this video, we'll just leave it to 720p. Right above those resolution settings, we will see B use VSync. And we want to make sure use vsync is set to false, as having vsync on true will decrease FPS. Head down a bit more till you see scalability groups. You guys are going to want to make sure all of these are set to the number 0, except for resolution quality up here. I suggest having it to one of the numbers 90 to 100, but for the ones under it, make sure they are all set to 0 to provide the best performance possible. And for our last settings, we have the chat settings right here, and you guys are just going to want to copy my settings right here. You guys can pause the video if you need, and once you are done changing all of these settings, you want to head over to the top and click on file, then click on save, and then you can exit out right here. And then where you see game user settings right here again, right click on it, click on properties, and make sure read only is back to checked, so nothing will be changed in the files. Click apply, then click OK, and then you can exit out right here. And for our last settings, we will be downloading 2 programs that will really help with our performance boost. And the first program we have here is Intelligent Standby List Cleaner, ISLC for short. What this basically does is it frees memory while you're playing, which can really help with FPS boost and a lower ping. So you guys want to click the download ISLC button right here. Then you guys are going to need to follow the download process and open the program up till you have it right here. You will need to follow a few setting changes over here. And the first setting we need to change is the list size is at least, and we want to make sure this is set to 1024 megabytes. For the one under that, free memory is lower than, we want to make sure it is set to half the amount right here. So for total system memory up top, I have 8000 or about 8000, and half of 8000 is 4000, so I'll be setting this to 4000. Head over to the top right where it says wanted timer resolution, and you guys want to set this to 0.5 as you can see right here. Make sure enable custom timer resolution is checked, and for ISLC polling rate, you guys want to make sure this is set to 1000. Once you guys have finished, you guys want to click purge standby list, then click start, then you can minimize the program right here, and then you have finished. And for our last program, we have Part Control, which is a program that optimizes your CPU to perform at its best, and this really helps for low-end PCs like the computer I'm using. So you guys want to hit the download Part Control right here, and once again you guys are going to want to follow the download process and open the program up till you have it right here. You guys are going to want to head over to the settings tab up here and make sure dynamic boost is enabled, notify on power profile change is enabled, and periodically check for updates is enabled. Idle timeout should be set on 5 minutes, and for experimental, make sure always show bitsum highest performance is checked. For the main tab, head over to active power profile and make sure bitsum highest performance is checked. Then for this bar right here, you guys want to make sure it is set to bitsum highest performance. For plugged in AC section, you guys want to make sure they are both on off, and the same goes for on battery DC. Make sure both of these are on off. And on the bottom left right here, make sure all 3 of these are checked. Bitsum dynamic boost enabled, show power plan change notifications, and show park settings in window power option. Last but not least, head over to power options right here. And I know I did state to use ultimate performance, but if you guys are planning on downloading Part Control, which is this program right here, I do suggest using bitsum highest performance as it is better, but ultimate performance still works really well. So make sure to set the bitsum highest performance if you are using Part Control. Then you can exit out right here. Then you guys want to hit make active, then hit apply, then hit OK. Now for our Fortnite settings, there are only 2 or 3 that we really need to change to get the most FPS possible, and that is our rendering mode. Performance mode is definitely the best rendering mode to use if you guys want the best performance. For VSync, you guys want to make sure this is set to off, and then head over to the HUD tab right here, and if you guys do lower your HUD scale by a lot, you will see a slight boost in FPS. And once you're done with those settings, click apply, and then restart your whole PC to make sure every optimization we just did has been applied. As you guys can see, after all of our optimizations, we went from getting about 40 FPS to getting around 140 to 180 FPS. And just to prove that I'm not lying, as you can see right here, I'm still using the same computer. But we all know that it's very easy to get good FPS in creative, so I'm gonna hop into a ranked game and see how much FPS we get in there. As you guys can see, even in a battle royale game, looking up in the sky, I am getting around 130 to 120 FPS. So far my FPS is looking pretty good, and we're still getting around 90 to 100 FPS. Overall, I am pretty impressed with the FPS boost we got, especially since this PC is very old. And if you guys are curious, the PC will be linked in the description, but you are better off saving up for a better PC.